Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 11 trades. Today's date is December the 15th and I'm using my Easy Scalper trading system. System has two excellent scalping indicators. First one is the Easy Scalper. That's this moving average that changes colors. And then the second indicator is the super signal indicator. That's these arrows. These indicators will give an audio sound and a pop-up box like you see here, suggesting at least to go and look at it, and will inform you if there is a potential buy or sell signal, at which point you can decide if you want to take the trade or not. Now every morning, 6 o'clock, I try to get in front of the computer to get ready for the New York session, and the market many times is moving as the London market is open. So I'm looking at all these different instruments, and of course I'm looking at my daily trade plan. Now here's my daily trade plan running in real time. It drills down the lights from the monthly all the way down to the 30 minutes. So gone are the days where I actually have to go look at the charts. All I got to do is look at it here. It'll either say up or down or flat. Quite simple. It calculates the strength within the market, and within the comments it's making a suggestion, look for bullish trades or bearish trades. And again, sometimes you'll see it white, just not enough strength. Now if you're trading without some kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's a very good reason, at least one good reason why you are failing. There are many reasons, and you have to get everything in proper order if you want to be part of the 5% of traders who actually make it. Now if you have any questions or if you want to buy, well, just get in contact with me, and I do prefer Skype. All my contact information is right below this video in the description. So I took the trades, most of them, prior to 7, couple after, and for an hour and a half, whatever the case may be, looks like I closed them all out almost around the same time, just a little bit after 8 a.m. So, not very much time for trading, but huge profits. Remember, you must think like you are learning to become a doctor or a lawyer. Thinking like that, then you should be buying more education every 2 or 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. Of course, when you buy from me, I do give support. After you buy from me, I'll tell you more very important secrets to successfully trading the markets in a free Skype call. Now, if you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. So let's get into these trades. Euro New Zealand's the first one. Let's see where I got in first of all. As you can clearly see, I sold everything today. Sold it at this cursor, arrow from the daily trade plan. If you look far enough back, you'll see the super signal and the scalper was red. When it turned blue here, it's just a bit of a pullback. And I knew that there's a very good chance it can go back to the goal line. But I closed it out before it did that pullback. Got in at this cursor and I closed it out here, being happy with 9 pips. Looks like those 9 pips paid out $62. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Pound New Zealand. Sold it. Let's see where I got in first of all. Trade did qualify for a great way to trade. Arrow from the super signal. The daily trade plan said to sell. There's the white arrow. This is just a bit of a pullback, but I knew it was going to go down. Indicators down at the bottom were telling me so. So let's see. After a bit of a pullback, I got in. And I closed it out here just being happy. Looks like with 10 pips. And that paid out, again, $62. Moving right along to the S&P 500. Let's run a check on this one. Okay, drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. I dropped it down to the 5 minutes because the cursors were so close to each other. But I took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says it should be 15 ticks now. If I would have stayed in the trade, I would have made 170 something. But I was happy in real time with those 15 ticks. And there it is right there. And those 15 ticks paid out $75. Moving right along to the pound Swiss. Another one I sold. Let's see where I got in first of all. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan. The super signal was red. The scalper was red. Everything is looking good for shorting. Took the trade at that cursor and I closed it out being happy. Looks like with 9 pips. And that ended up paying out $103. Moving right along to the next trade, which is the Euro CAD. Let's run a check on it. We'll drag and drop this up. Looking at the charts, first thing I would notice from 6 o'clock in the morning that the trade is setting up for, like, it's a great way to trade. Arrow, daily trade plan, said to sell. This arrow, red, sell. Scalper was red all the way through here. This is just a bit of a pullback. Not a big deal. Everything looking good. Took the trade at this cursor, closed it out here, locking in, looks like about 20 pips, and that paid out $149. Moving right along. Next trade here, Euro dollar. This one pays $10 for each tick because the USD is on the right hand side. So let's go run a check on this Euro dollar. We'll drag and drop this up. Another one qualified for a great way to trade. Can easily spot it right away, which makes my trading super easy and a lot of fun. So looking at the money, should be 16 pips. So let's go and find those 16 pips. Everything looking good from the daily trade plan, super signal, chart setup. There it is right there, 16 pips. Went down to 58, but I was happy with the 16, and that paid out $160. Moving right along to the next trade, which is the pound CAD. Another one here. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in first of all. As soon as I can catch it, there it is, I got it. Super signal red. Qualified for a great way to trade. This is the pullback I was looking for. Pull the trigger here. Close it out here, just being happy. Looks like with about 22 pips, and that paid out $164. Okay, moving right along to the next trade. Happens to be the Euro Yen, so let's go and look for that. Here it is right here. We'll drag and drop this up. And at least see where I got in at. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Arrow from the daily trade plan. Super signal red. Scalper was red all the way through here. This is just a pullback. Which, by the way, if you're just into scalping, you can easily trade the pullbacks. But I wanted to go with the trend. And on the 15 minutes, it's clear to see the trend is down. Got in at that cursor and I closed it out being happy. Looks like with 27 pips, and that paid out $190. Moving along to the next trade, which is the pound yen. Okay, let's see where I got in first of all. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan. Chart setup, another one that qualified for a great way to trade. I might even call this one. Well, we'll see. A lot of these trades were a great way to trade. Arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. This is just a pullback on the scalper. Took the trade at this cursor knowing it's going to go down. And I was happy with those 32 pips, and that ended up paying out $232. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the Russell. Russell pays $10 for each tick. So looking at the money, this should be 49 ticks. So we're just going to drag and drop this up. So there's the arrow from the daily trade plan. The scalper was red. There's an arrow right here for the super signal. And if I would have stayed in the trade, I would have made, well, at least 5 times more, maybe 6 times more than what you see down at the bottom. But again, my goal every day at this present point in time is 200. And I know I got well above the 200. So I keep my daily goal low enough, because if I wanted to bump it up to 400 or 500, I would have days where that just doesn't work out. But aiming for 200, pretty much every day I get more than that. So let's see, $10 for each tick. This should be 49. And there it is right there, 49 ticks, paying out $490. Okay, moving on to the last trade. This one moved the most, and of course it paid the most. Let's see, DAX 30. I'm going to drop it down to the 5 minutes because this one's hard to get any kind of an accurate reading on. So down on the 5 minutes, going to drag and drop this up. Did a bit of a pullback, then went sideways and finally dropped like I was 95% sure that was going to happen. Took the money, divided by 3.75, that's what it pays, $3.75 for each tick. Calculator says it's approximately 530. So let's go and look for that 530. And again, looks like I'm not going to be able to get it right on. Showing from 528 to 533, but it is 530. And those ticks ended up paying out $1,987. So another great day of trading. Fantastic way to end the week. I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and ticks. The grand total for today was 739 pips and ticks, and that paid out $3,677. And I wanted to show you traders who love trading using Fibonacci. Got my hands on this, which I created. Took about 3 months to make it. It was, at the time, it was very difficult, but now looking back, it's not that difficult. But anyhow, Fibonacci, all you got to do is click on this little tab here. You would go from swing high, so it's the top of this blue box, and you're going to go to swing low, which is right about here, and then all you're waiting for is the pullback. As soon as you see a pullback, or it's starting to pull back, just throw the Fibonacci on it. And if it happens to hit entry 1, 2, or 3, sometimes it'll hit 4. But if it hits 1, 2, or 3, well, quite simple. It usually, not 100% of the time, will hit target 2, 3, 4, or 5 or more. Look at that. Pretty much almost hit target 6. And I put on here a grand total of 10 targets. There it is right there. Target number 10. So I do make this Fibonacci tool available. I have special offer that you see right below this video in the description. And if we talk live, I can suggest another way you can get this Fibonacci even cheaper than what I'm charging. Anyhow, if you have any interest, just get in contact with me. And to do so, if you have any questions, of course, or you want to buy, all you got to do is look right below this video. And in the description, you're going to click on the word more. Opens up another box. It's the description. You'll get my contact information, a lot of other information. And of course, you'll get a link for us to have a connection on Skype. In the description, you'll see 4 different packages. And of course, I recommend you getting at least 3 of them. And that's why I do have a special offer. If you buy any 2 packages, I'll give you one of the other 2 for free. So it looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay? Bye for now.